is this really going to ruin my salvation? Well, it probably won't, but it's going to ruin your life. Right. And that's what I mean is so much, because a lot of people say, well, if what Jesus did on the cross was enough, then like, why does it matter if I go out and party, or why does it matter if I go out and do this? And it's because it's going to affect your life, dude. Not your salvation, your eternity. It could eventually, right? If it erodes long enough, it could sprinkle up, and then eventually like you're done, right? But for the most part, it's just going to affect your life, because next thing you know, you have a kid outside of marriage, ruins you financially, right? Because maybe it doesn't work out with them. Your kids have a jumbled life, and that wasn't what God planned for you and for your kids. That's what you created yourself. And then a lot of times we look at God and say, like, well, why did this have to happen? Well, it's because why couldn't you have just been obedient? Right? Like, why couldn't I have just listened? Why couldn't I have just said, I don't know, so I'm going to trust God? Why couldn't I just believe that God had better intentions for me than, Jenny, from Liquor Depot, right? Like, dude, like, why is it so hard to believe that Ryan, didn't have the best intentions for you? Why is it so hard to believe? Why is it so hard to believe that, right? Like, why, like, but Jesus Christ, he died for you, and he's your last pick. Like, and that's so sad, but it's the reality. It's the reality of the world that we're in, right? It's the reality, right?